Normally on this channel, I talk to you about how to maximize your leverage and understanding of the equity crowdfunding process and help give your campaign its best chance of real success. But this video is different. Today, we're talking about the three bare minimum things that you absolutely must have. Without these three things, you shouldn't even think about launching an investment campaign. And here's the part that makes them easy to remember. All three are hiding right there in the name of the industry itself: equity crowdfunding. Hello, my name is Michael, and I have sat across from founders with genuinely great ideas who still couldn't get a campaign off the ground because one of these three pieces was missing. And once you see it broken down this way, you'll never look at a campaign, yours or anyone else's, the same way again. But before we get into the bare minimum of what you need to even consider launching an investment campaign, I want to mention the Equity Crowdfunding Reality Check. It's my free course that walks you through the three most valuable questions that you can ask before you launch. How much do you really need to raise? How many investors does that actually require? And what does it really cost to reach them? It's totally free, and the link is in the description. Okay, let's start with equity. Equity is a valuable piece of a company. When someone invests in your campaign, they're buying a piece of that value today, hoping that it'll be worth more later. That means that you need to be able to communicate a believable story about how the value of your company will go up, whether that's happening already or if it's coming in the future. If the people considering investing cannot see a real path for the value of their investment to go up over time, you don't have an equity proposition worth investing in, and you shouldn't be starting a campaign. That's actually the biggest difference between equity crowdfunding and regular crowdfunding, the kind that you see on Kickstarter or other sites like that. Over there, people are backing an idea or making an impact. It's more of an emotional transaction. But here, they're buying a piece of ownership and hoping that it grows in value. If you cannot speak to that, you do not have bare minimum number one. Second, crowd. This is the piece almost every founder underestimates. Across all of my experience in this industry, the bigger the crowd that you bring, the more successful that your campaign tends to be. But this video is about the bare minimum. So, in that spirit, you need to have at least a small crowd, a genuinely dedicated group of people who already believe in you before you ever launch. I made a whole video about how the platform's investor base really interacts with your campaign and what to realistically expect from them. And it's worth watching if you haven't already. The link is somewhere up here. You can supplement your crowd with the platform's investor base or with paid ads, but you cannot rely on the platform's investor base or paid ads to take the place of your crowd. Without your own dedicated crowd walking in the door on day one, there's nothing else for your campaign to build on. If that's the situation you are currently in, you really shouldn't be launching an equity crowdfunding campaign. And third, funding. You have to be able to show a real existential need for capital. And just as important, a clear explanation of how that capital will take your company to the next level. The people investing in your company need to know how their investment is going to be spent and what the impact will actually be. It has to take your company from where it is right now to somewhere more valuable. And that transformation from point A to point B is what makes the equity you're offering worth investing in the first place. So here's what I want you to walk away with today: equity crowdfunding. Three words, and they're all sitting right there in the name of the industry. This isn't about what gives you a better shot. This is about whether you should be launching at all. And here's the thing, if you just realized you're missing one of these, that's good news. And I mean that. That's exactly the premise this whole platform is built on. Finding that out now before you launch just saved you thousands of dollars and countless hours of your own time. If that was your result from watching this video, please tell me in the comments. I would genuinely love to know. And if you don't have all three right now, you still have options. Traditional crowdfunding, the Kickstarter route, and others like it might be a better fit for where you are today. If you got through this video feeling pretty confident that you have all three of the bare minimum essentials for launching an equity crowdfunding campaign, well, then you're ready for the three most valuable questions that you should be asking yourself right now. And that's exactly what my equity crowdfunding reality check is for. Again, it's free, it's a full course, and the link is in the description. You're not figuring all of this stuff out alone. We can do this together. If you've got a question about your specific situation or the industry in general, please put it in the comments. I promise I read all of them. And as always, thank you for supporting this channel. And thank you for trusting me at this point of your equity crowdfunding journey.